Takže dámy a páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Sherlock Holmes, a.k.a. testament Sherlocka Holmesa. Poďme pokračovať, dáme za Tobíka.
Nothing of interest here.
Nič zaujímavé, okej. Jo, ja tu vidím stopy.
Toby, you have found his trail. I don't think he came here for a drink.
Myslíš? Bolo by to docela presvedčivé.
Nothing of interest. He wasn't able to get past here. He was wounded. He wasn't able...
Jak si to otvoril?
The lever is stuck.
Tak mu naolajú Sherlocku.
Closed.
Tak to odomkni. Dobre, tak sem. Latik som vyšiel tam.
Grease.
Máme to.
Our man came this way.
No jo. Naolejovať tú páčičku. No. A nezaťahne sa ňu? Sherlocku. Oh no. No. To je minihra. Teraz sem. To je minihra, tá, ktorú ani mozog nepotrebujem. Hej, konečne. No a teraz len sem. Zada Sherlock, nechám ťa tu. Ty boj, to čo? On má mozgové schopnosti, že on povie tým mozgom. On povie cez mozog tej páke.
Good dog, Toby.
A odpolní sa. A tá páka sa pohne, čo ti jebe. Dobre, tu asi nebude.
Locked from the inside.
Tak, ešte. To sa mi páči.
Well done, Toby. You are a true detective.
Hej. Ja ďakujem za pochvalu. Prečo išiel najprv sem a potom tam?
Some ice picks are missing.
Čo chcel rozbíjať ľad? Nejak mi to tu nejde do hlavy. Je tam, no. A čo tam môže byť?
Some ice...
Išiel aj sem. Ale čo tu? To už nepovedali.
The door is locked, but we can force it. The door is...
Ale čím?
The door is... The door is... The door is... The door is locked. The door is...
Máme čím. A? Už máme. Tak poď. A ďalko.
It would be better not to go down there. Our man must be on the other side of the gate.
No. Paráda. A potrebujeme niečo, čím mu otvoriť, lebo... Jo. Ešte roka sa aj pohneme proste. Ty vole, tu... Pardon. No jak si to prejde, jak like a boss.
Locked from the in.
Preto musíme to obísť. Takže tá ďalej to.
Toby, don't jump. Let us find another way in.
Ale... Ako chceš na cestu?
Carriage tracks. Toby, don't jump. Toby, don't...
Ja prečo môžem? To je divné. A?
Search, Toby. Search. Here's a good dog. Now I can go down.
Tak, podlez. Sherlock Holmes. Tu je zatopené. Zase tu. najväčší nepriateľ psa.
Aren't you too old for this, Toby?
Či mi není. No tak dobré, na to sami. Dobre, ja sa len jukneme, či sa to nahráva. Očividne hej. Zle idem. Ďalej sa tam nedostaneme. No, tu je.
Safe here. Safe. Whew.
Don't be afraid. Keep
It's
calm.
you. Stay away.
I want to talk to you. Don't be hysterical. Drop your gun.
I don't trust you. You're out to get me. Don't come any closer.
To si. Je to prdeli.
The poor man. What a dreadful end.
He has definitely gone.
But why was he afraid of you? He was terrified when he saw you.
He must have mistaken me for someone else. Let's go. We have nothing more to do here.
We have been running around all night, Holmes, and I've had enough. And that poor young man. Let's find a police station and...
There's no question of calling the police, is that understood? Instead, let us see how we might continue our investigation.
Very well, Holmes. Holmes, it seems that everywhere we go, there is a catastrophe. And here we are at a standstill.
Let us return to Baker Street as quickly as possible.
Takže Baker Street.
Oh, so all that for nothing. Oh, they didn't find anything. Sherlock Holmes isn't a nice man, is he? I don't think I like him now.
Look what I found.
Don't do that. We don't like him, but you shouldn't hit him like that.
Give that back. It's only a doll.
This is Sherlock Holmes's attic. All this must have belonged to him. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading.
3 trails and 2 dead ends. The poor nephew is dead, but Baines has the bishop's murderers. The only one left is the rat killer. Have you questioned him?
No.
May I ask when you're going to do it?
When I have found him.
What? You're not trying to tell me that he's escaped again?
Yes, but this time it's not your fault, nor mine for that matter.
You've been using me, Holmes. I unwittingly aided one of the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom to escape. So please tell me why.
An explanation would be futile. It would only lead to further pointless questions.
But do you have even the slightest notion as to where he might be hiding?
Forget Hans Schielmann for the moment, Watson. Just concentrate on the fact that the bishop is on the chessboard.
In any case, the news has spread like wildfire. Look at the headlines. All the papers are talking about it. And the Globe Explorer, their editors must be jumping for joy.
Let the dogs bark with the pack, Watson.
But how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den, and in great detail. How did he know?
Let me see. Contrary to what you might think, Watson, I do not consider that all of our trails have led to dead ends. We're simply missing a common denominator, something that links them together. And our journalist's mystery informer might just be that missing link.
Should we attempt to uncover his identity?
It is essential that we do so. Let us examine the map. We must talk to Mr. Farley.
Jasné. Farleyho kancelář.
Here we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste. Perhaps we will finally begin to understand the reasons for his persistence in tarnishing your reputation.
Perhaps.
Coffee. It's still hot. A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
Okay.
Cigarettes, an ordinary, inexpensive brand. I cannot... This door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
I must go out for a while, Miss Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and Watson. What a surprise.
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your slander?
I never slander. I inform.
You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten me, Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little secrets. And soon all of London will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective. Thanks to my work, the whole world will discover the true Sherlock Holmes. Gentlemen, I don't wish you a good day.
What a bore! Even to the point of refusing to shake our hands.
Which means that we can avoid having to wash them. Did you notice the crumbs on his jacket? He had just finished eating and his hands will be covered in grease, the same as his mouth.
Slovenly habits. That's quite disgusting, Holmes.
Do not be deceived, Watson. The workmanship in those tailor-made clothes indicate that he is a man who takes pride in his appearance. If Farley has left without brushing off his jacket or washing his hands, then it is because he spotted our approach and wished to avoid us at all costs.
But why?
We will find out by searching his office.
The secretary will stop you. Please reassure me, Holmes, you don't intend upon knocking her out?
Only if we exhaust every other viable alternative.
The secretary is occupied in sending a telegram via their electric telegraph. Farley asked that she should do so before...
Jo, ľudia, ospravedlňujem sa. To je jak
Go to the telegraph office in Kensington.
Niekto zavolá.
It will take her some time to get there, and if we add on the time it takes to send the telegram and then return here, we should have ample time to search the office without being disturbed.
I suppose it's unnecessary to point out the illegality of this search?
I'm afraid so. We must find a way of getting into the office and getting the... We must... I cannot leave...
Coffee.
We must find a way...
Čakať.
This hanger has a large iron hook. We must find a way...
A čo si chcel povedať?
Closed. I need a tool to remove the lid. Closed. I need a tool...
Že by?
I can hear an electrical humming. The secretary is using the electricity supplied by this switch. Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
No dobre, tu máme naviesť, ale... Že by počkať. Nie, musíme takto, ale...
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
too bad.
Get out quickly, Watson. I'm going to hide here. The way is clear. Let's go, Watson.
Oh,
The key is still in the lock.
to zatvora, zamkníme sa. Alebo ne?
Someone closed the curtain as though he wanted to maintain his privacy. A bunch of keys, a telephone, a technological marvel. A number was written next to it quite recently. A fine, educated hand.
Holmes, this number seems very familiar.
Yes, but let us dial it to be sure.
Dobre,
Miss,
dobre.
get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course. I'm beginning to understand.
Lucky you.
Judging from all the notes on the board, our reporter is an assiduous and organized worker. A photograph of Prince Woodville. Farley is evidently also interested in this affair.
Slušne, správne si jasné.
Here's what is strange. An attack of collective insanity.
Globe Explorer.
A horrible story, and rather a strange one. Our man left his sandwich unfinished. This armchair is out of place.
Krásna malba.
Our man. This ashtray is worth examining. This ash comes from an ordinary, well-known brand of cigarettes. It is still warm.
Super.
This cigar is of a fine quality. It must be very expensive and difficult to obtain.
And it is not even finished. What a waste.
The cigar end is still hot. Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
You're thinking of the owner of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread? That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Our mysterious visitor is a rich man, Watson. This category of Havanas is exorbitant, and I cannot imagine a cigar lover crushing out such a marvelous smoke before finishing it. Since we saw no one leaving the building, that must point to a secret exit somewhere.
How are we going to find it?
By retracing Farley's steps from the moment before we arrived. Look, this room is teeming with clues. The ribbon is missing from this machine. A page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. It's a message that the secretary must send urgently. I'm going to recopy it.
You can read shorthand? You never cease to amaze me. Were you a secretary before becoming the great Sher?
Perhaps. But no, a man must have his secrets.
Tak. Poznámky o ne.
A makeup case with a good brush. Someone has written something on a sheet of paper. There are traces of it remaining. I must... I can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them to light.
I understand what you want to do. It's an old trick.
Tak.
I can see what has been written. Please write it down.
Very well, Holmes.
Poznámky Holmesovi. Špeciálny mi zložku dôkaz viny. Oh.
Here is Farley's secretary's telegram. Nothing special here.
Prídu vás naštívenie z ráno, tento dopis zničte, urychlene príjmu odvaž.
This paper only just escaped the flames.
But who is this note about? And who wrote it?
I will deal with it later. I wonder which drawer the secretary was interested in. I can't do that. I can't. The DF drawer, of course, the one in the message that we deciphered from the secretary's desk blotter. There are a lot of cards. I must find out which one was consulted last. There are a lot of... I can't. There are a lot...
Neviem.
There are a lot of cards. I can't.
Jak to zistím asi? No viete čo, budem. Aj tak už máme strašne veľa minút. A dokončíme túto sekvenciu na budúce. Takže pokiaľ sa vám videjko páčilo, tak nezabudnite like, pokiaľ sa vám páči, nezabudnite odber. Vedľa zvonček, aby vám neušli ďalšie video na zazdieľanie, nás pomôžete, aj sa majte a adios amigos.